The end product of racing is more than a results list and podium photos. It's stories. The story of a racer on the outside looking in. The story of the almost man. And the tale of a young bull who decided that apparently age and experience actually don't count for much at all. Each of the 400 racers on the start line here today in Whistler brings with them their own expectations. Expectations on how to ride the 5 different stages, and expectations on what the final result will be. But when you're racing the top tier of the sport, the main expectation is to win.
Curtis Keene with a 51.27 in third.
I know how it feels to ride at race pace.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
This place is really rough and physically demanding. You know, you're running downhill tires front and rear because it's just brutal the whole time.
Coming home to Vancouver and just seeing the trails and you know, it's not the fact that you know the trails, but that's just what you ride on all winter. Like all winter in the off season, you spend 4 or 5 months riding these trails around the area, and it feels great.
In the past, I've had problems with kind of like crashing a lot or getting mechanicals, and I like to take each round like as its own race and kind of almost do each stage as a race, and getting more and more podiums. Hopefully I'll be able to like kind of see, you know, the pacing or just like learning how to keep stuff together.
He's one of the most naturally talented guys I've ever seen on a bike, and just going out riding with him, I've got to stay ahead of him, you know, got to do whatever I can.
Amongst the many little stresses and worries that chip away at a professional athlete's confidence, buried way back in the part of their brain where they hide the things they don't want to consider, is the idea that you might not be able to even start the race at all.
After France, we flew directly to Crested Butte. Annika and I just went out that morning to do some cruiser laps in the bike park. Around 25, 30 miles an hour. Clip pedal, instantly thrown straight into the ground. You know, broken ribs. After that day, the wheels were turning. I was like, oh man.
We're going to the Whistler Clinic. Gonna see if Canada can perform some magic on my ribs.
So you are Curtis and you are here to compete, is that correct?
Yeah, for the Crankworks events.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, gave me a bunch of answers I did not want to hear.
People want magic, but the bone is broken, we can't unbreak it. Nothing generally with rib fractures has been that successful, to be honest.
That's when I knew. I was like, man, I have to just not race. That sucks. It's as hard as it is to make that decision. It's the right decision, you know? And yeah, so I'm not racing. With that being said, you know, my awesome bike is just hanging out there in the corner. Instantly I was like, let John race my bike, why not, you know? John is from Oregon, he's a friend. I was like, hey man, do you want to race my bike? And he was like, really? I'm like kind of confused, like really?
Oh man. I'm pretty sure that our brake setup couldn't be any more different. I need my levers pretty close to the bar, and he runs his like, not just all the way out, but past that. So.
Yeah, as we all know, it's a little weird.
I'm bummed you're not out there.
Yeah, it could be worse, so at least I'm out there in spirit, you know? Away he went, man. He's just out there having a good time.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy!
Stage 1 is Hey Bud. It's got a bit of work earlier in the year, and it's a bit of reroute at the end, but it's loamy, apparently pretty slick in some spots. Rudy, of course, and hard to stay in your line. So a couple people have gone down, but that's why it's 5 stages. Don't get my shot, bro. Dude, it's the drugs, man. The drugs, they make me angry.
Don't you tell me so.
Stage 1 was rowdy and ragged at best. My goal was not to crash in the first corner. That's all to play for right now. This is the money stage right here. So nothing matters until we finish this stage.
Hounds are howling when I'm walking by your gate. Sun is breaking day.
From the men's now, just from 2013 to now, every single stage you're flat out. Every single one.
Enduro!
I think you won!
Yeah, dude, you just took a hot seat. That was the easy stage. Oh man, that was terrible.
This retirement sport's easy, huh?
How do you guys like this stuff?
Oh, there's Kyle.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Hey, literally, it's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to have fun, and it's like, and I'm like, oh.
After stage 2, you were in second. Josh actually won both stages. That's cool. How's the bike?
God, this thing's awesome, dude.
Yeah, man.
Holy crap. This fork is saving my ass, man.
Cool. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
I feel like I've been helped out so much in my life that I always give back whatever I can, however that is. My pick was Richie to win this, Richie or Jared. Josh has got a good chance. Lots of racing left. We'll see.
I think I can put in one of my best results here. It's nice to come home and I just want to get that mojo back and have a bit of fun again. And any of my best races, I've been happy and haven't even thought about it, just had fun. All of a sudden, things happen.
So far, it's been pretty good. The dirt's amazing right now. Like, it's just a good day to be on your bike.
Almost doesn't count for most things in life, and it sure doesn't count in enduro. Returning champs, local heroes, and young guns looking to make their mark. If any of them knew who was going to win when they set out today, racing wouldn't be much fun at all, would it?
We got Jared Graves coming into view, and he is coming early here.
Pedaling across, what's going to be the time? 50:05, your new leader, Jared Graves.
Borelli is under that 5-minute mark right now.
Here we go, the time across, 50:03, nice. Number 1 spot for Johan Borelli.
It's all over.
Josh Carlson, but he had some trouble taking a look right here.
Man, it sucks to see that. He's such a good guy.
To win stage 1 and to win stage 2, was having a amazing day. Everybody was talking about, could this be his first EWS win?
Richie Rude, he had his breakout ride. He finally got a win in the French round earlier on this year. He's been in the leading position so many times. Can he hold it together?
So here we go. Richie Rude going to come across the time. Look at this, a 49.23.84. Say hello to your new leader, Richie Rude.
Whether you ride for fun or as a job, each race leaves its mark on a rider. The imprint of putting all the pieces together and the advantage of knowing you can do it again. The wounds of coming so awfully close, but seeing what you dreamed of ripped away. Or the scars of not even being able to take to the start line to begin with. Next on Track.
Good fun, crowd's out. I'm having a good time. Feels good to be healthy again and out here playing with the boys.